Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for today. It's going to be a general energy reading and we're going to see what do you need to know this time, what do you need to be aware of. Take it how it resonates, okay? It could be past, present, future. You will know best how this fits on the timeline for you, okay? Let's just see what's going on with you, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know at this time? What is going on with Sagittarius? Let's see. The Hierophant. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, the Devil in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you could have detached yourself from a lot of things in your life, okay? Released a lot of cords, possibly. The Seven of Pentacles. Working towards something. Okay, let's just get straight into clarifying this. What is this, the Hierophant for Sagittarius? Why is the Hierophant here? The Four of Cups. The Nine of Wands. And the Devil. So, okay, so now it's kind of giving me that feeling of like somebody that's trying to detach themselves from something that they're attached to. They don't like it though. Four of Cups. Somebody is trying to protect themselves and defend themselves here from a devil energy. Somebody could be trying to attach themselves to you. Why is the Devil in reverse here? The Page of Pentacles. Somebody is trying to detach themselves from an investment that they made. The Ten of Swords, a betrayal. Someone might have betrayed someone for money here. And the Two of Wands. Somebody is trying to figure out how to detach themselves from a betrayal linked to money. Getting paid money for a betrayal, a bribe. This looks like a bribe. Someone is trying to figure out how they're going to defend themselves to a Hierophant, possibly someone in authority, okay? They don't like that they're attached to this, but it's like, if you're going to take money for a betrayal, you can't really, you know, be choosy after it all ends if you want to be attached to this or not, right? It's like, what? Okay, what's the Seven of Pentacles? The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like a money crime. The Moon, and they're trying to keep it a secret. It's like, that's the thing. It's like, this definitely feels like a money crime, okay? Page of Pentacles is here. Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. And it was for a betrayal. There was a betrayal that was here. That happened. And they don't like that they're attached to it. They're trying to figure out how to get out of it and keep it a secret. But money, especially money trails, that's forever, right? It's like they're trying to shake off a trail. I can't make it up. They're trying to shake off a trail of money that they got for something here. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, but the Divine says no, okay? It's your divine timing to be exposed here. Tell me more about the Hierophant, please. A privileged lady. No fucking way. Yeah. This is someone that got a lot of money for something, okay? Enough money to become a privileged lady. And at first, they were not concerned either. Message of concern in reverse. Whatever this was, they weren't concerned about it. Judgment. Imprisonment, but they should be. They should be concerned, okay? Because this money could put them in prison. Now they're concerned. So at first they weren't concerned. And now they're realizing that they can't shake off some sort of a money trail. Now they're concerned. Okay. Make it make sense, but okay. What's the Four of Cups? Queen of Swords in reverse. So someone here lied. Someone here is manipulative and a liar. Lovers. The Five of Wands in reverse. They didn't think that there was going to be this much pushback. They didn't think this was going to be this hard, or that there was going to be some sort of conflict around this. They didn't expect some sort of conflict around this. And now they're in despair. Now they're in despair. Now they're concerned. Now they're feeling the heat. Now they feel like they're not getting what they want. Yeah, they're a liar. Queen of Swords in reverse is someone that's heartless. Like, they don't care about anything but themselves, anyone but themselves. They will lie to get what they want. What's the Nine of Wands? They're trying to defend themselves now. Seven of Cups, by lying, by creating illusions, by trying to confuse people, okay? This is how they're trying to defend themselves now. Eight of Swords, because they feel like they're trapped and going to prison. Eight of Swords. So someone here is trying to lie. They're trying to cause confusion. They're trying to defend themselves and find ways to protect themselves because they're bound to something and they feel like this could put them in prison. Why is the Devil here? The Fool. Yeah, they bound themselves to some sort of a risk that they took. What is this? A courtship, working together with others or somebody they're in a relationship with. They were expecting something. Expecting something, expecting a child. What's this Eight of Swords? A Queen of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles is trying to defend themselves because they feel like they're going to prison, okay? Yeah, because their plan didn't work. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Something in the past, something they did in the past, they're trying to defend themselves now. Yeah, something here was not perfected. It was not mastered. It was shoddy craftsmanship. And now they're trying to protect themselves and defend themselves. Okay. But they've already been seen and they can no longer manipulate. This person can't manipulate anymore. They can't be deceptive anymore. So tell me about how they're trying to unbind themselves from something here. Devil in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. So that's the star of the show here today, okay? This Queen of Pentacles thought that they would have victory and success and that they could detach themselves from something that they did. Yeah, as if it was that easy, right? The Empress. Something they might have done. This is definitely about a money and business. Money and business, that's what they thought, okay? And a community. A whole community of people. Yeah, tell me more about this Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. The Page of Wands. This has to do with a letter or a document. Some sort of communication. And they're under judgment because they tried to get away with it. They're actually trying to get away with this. Some sort of documentation. They really thought they wouldn't be attached to this. This is someone that thought they could just create some sort of a contract, okay? Some sort of a binding. Then they could get rich off of it, and then they could just betray someone else and get rid of someone else, and then they could go off on their merry way and keep everything a secret. I mean, how stupid, okay? This girl is fucking stupid. And that's why she's going to prison, because she's too stupid for her own good, honestly. What's the Ten of Swords? The Queen of Wands. Betraying and stabbing a Queen of Wands in the back, or what is this? Five of Cups. Or there's a Queen of Wands now that's sad and upset, okay? Confirmation. Why is the Queen of Wands sad and upset now? Because they thought that they would be able to transcend this obstacle. Right. Getting themselves detached from something toxic that they did. Okay, so they thought they could do this, but they can't mirror something here. They didn't do their introspection. They refuse to go within. They don't want to take accountability. They don't want to look at themselves in the mirror. Or they can't mirror something here. What's this Ten of Swords? A gift. They tried to stab someone in the back for a gift or with a gift. A main female. They thought they could transcend an obstacle with a Queen of Wands by giving someone a gift. What does that mean? Whatever it is, it's a missed opportunity. Ace of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Whatever this is with this Queen of Wands in reverse, it's a missed opportunity. They can't make a move. Yeah, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords, because the truth is out now. About what? What is this? They're under judgment. Yo, they're under judgment. The truth is out. You're under judgment. You're going to jail the way that this looks, okay? Hierophant and imprisonment is here twice. Someone thought they could shake the trail off of them. They could get out of something, but no, you're not getting away. Not that easy, okay? No, it's not going to work. Eight of Pentacles reverse. It is not going to work. Whatever they're doing here. High Priestess, because you already know. Because you see right through them. Because you already know. You already see right through them. So their plan isn't going to work. But what is it? I want more details. The Moon, okay? Something that they thought was hidden here. Something they thought they could keep a secret. About something to do with someone's job. Something to do with a business. They thought they could keep something a secret surrounding a business or a job. So this Queen of Pentacles did something shady with a job. Or this is a fraudulent business, or she's just a scam artist, okay? And she thought she could keep this a secret by putting the blame on someone else and then profiting off of it and then getting away with it, right? Okay. Yeah, and she worked together with a group of people and they all thought that they would be able to hold on to this. So they build a shady business, a corrupt business as scam artists and thieves. And then they try to sell someone else out and betray someone else. And then they think at the end of it all, they're just going to be able to hold on to all the money. Yeah, sure. Okay. Right. So what is it that she did here? Two of Wands to try and unbind herself. She tried to swap something around. Two of Pentacles. So identity fraud or what? She tried to just swap something around and flip something around. It's identity fraud, the Hermit. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles, okay, could have been working on this for a long time. Being a catfish, hiding her identity, being a fake person and a fake profile, right? This is identity fraud. She's been working on this identity fraud for a long time. And she really thought it was going to stay a secret. When it comes to something with a home or a property, and somebody losing their stability when it comes to a home or a property. What do you mean? Ten of Cups at the bottom. What is this? Four of Wands. A journey. Something about traveling to a home, or something about when someone travels, when someone leaves their house. What the hell? Something about traveling to a home or traveling to a house, traveling to a location. What is that? A thief, a liar. A thief and a liar, okay? And a scam artist and a criminal. Lying about paying someone money or giving someone money. Knight of Cups, being generous with someone. The risk that they took here. This is something that they did. Two of Wands, something that they planned. With a King of Cups and a relationship. So they thought that they could just lie about someone traveling to a house and having a relationship with a King of Cups. Wow, is that easy, huh? I just gotta lie and make shit up and then I can just get paid, or what? High Priestess. Stupid. Yeah, so they've been invested in this for a long time. Some sort of a catfish identity fraud scheme. Lying about somebody driving to a house, traveling to a house to have a relationship with a King of Cups. Yeah, and this is how they thought that they would get everything that they wanted when it comes to a King of Pentacles. Okay. But they're exposed. And now you're blocked. Okay, they're blocked and they're exposed now. High Priestess, again at the bottom. Why does the High Priestess keep coming out? There's a tracker on someone's car. I don't know why, but I just heard that. That's weird. Six of Pentacles. It has to do with somebody paying for something. Paying people to work together. Three of Pentacles. Paying people to work together. A King of Wands. Thought that nobody would ever find something out. But they're under judgment because somebody did find out. Okay, judgment. Oh, and I'm getting a right ear ringing. What is going on? Judgment. It's like you're exposed, okay? Something about paying people to work together. A King of Wands is behind it. And they thought they could get what they want with a King of Pentacles. Who's the King of Pentacles? A wealthy man. A wealthy man. And a main male. A wealthy man and a main male. Working together. A wealthy man and a main male working together thought they could get everything that they ever wanted by claiming that someone drove to a house trying to flip something around with a fake profile, and then they thought they could detach themselves from this fraud. Okay. As if it's that easy. I don't know. As if it's that easy. Really? Okay, whatever those. So what's the Seven of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles. They've been working on something for a long time because these people are broke, okay? They're broke and they want money. They want money they want to go from the 5 to the 10. So these are a group of people that feel like they're broke and they want a lot of money. They want a lot of money. They've been working on this for a long time. Okay, this financial fraud here, these crimes. What's the Moon? The Two of Cups. So they kept it a secret with a relationship. So they're keeping a relationship a secret. Because because a relationship isn't allowing them to finish their plan, a relationship won't allow them to finish their plan. Not today. Yeah, they need you to not talk to someone. They need you to not listen to someone or ignore someone or not deal with someone. Or they're keeping it a secret that somebody is not talking to someone or that somebody is avoiding someone. They're keeping this a secret. Why? Because of this occupation. So their fraudulent business here. They're trying to keep their fraudulent crime business here a secret. Why? What is this with the moon and this occupation, this relationship? Because something is identity fraud, or it has to do with a Virgo. They're trying to keep something a secret. Some sort of identity fraud, a message, Page of Wands, catfish messages, catfish profile, identity fraud. They thought that they could get out of anxiety or out of their head by catfishing someone with a fake profile. They thought that they could, but the Wheel of Fortune is here anyways, because no, okay? Or they weren't worried. The Queen of Swords in reverse. They thought that they could get out of their head or out of anxiety by sending catfish messages? Or this is what they did in the past. Okay? When it comes to someone getting some sort of money, Six of Pentacles. We're paying for something, a Queen of Wands. When it comes to paying a Queen of Wands, somebody paying money to a Queen of Wands, or a Queen of Wands paying for something. What does that have to do with fake catfish profiles and identity fraud? It has to do with a King of Cups who's in their ego, who's a weak person and aggressive and hostile, traveling somewhere. Yeah, this traveling to a house. So they created fake catfish profile messages with pretending like someone is traveling to meet up with a King of Cups. Okay. And this has to do with your work. And this has to do with your job or your career. But how? In the past, this is how they try to bind something to you in the past. Something about a family. A family is trying to stay quiet on something, or a family is being silent. A family is silent. A family was silent about a contract in the past. A family didn't speak up about a contract in the past, or something to do with, what is this Eight of Pentacles? Thoughts. So this was a plan in the past. The plan in the past to bind something to you has to do with planning a catfish profile with a King of Cups, meeting up, driving somewhere, or this is a Cancer, and then paying a Queen of Wands, a mature woman. A mature woman paying money to a Queen of Wands? For what? To switch something around. Two of Pentacles. to swap something around, to switch something around. 8 of Wands, something that was sent. A betrayal. To swap around or switch around money that was sent to a Queen of Wands for a betrayal in the past. Okay. What's the missing link here? What's the missing link here? Temperance and the Four of Pentacles. Something that someone held on to, or trying to hold on to the money, or trying to hold on to control. When it comes to something in a home, some sort of messages about a property, or messages about a home, or the High Priestess, the Ten of Cups, or something about a child. This has to do with family. The Page of Cups could have something to do with a child, maybe. They couldn't do something. Ace of Wands in reverse. They can't make a move. They couldn't do something. They were defeated. Maybe there was a child in the home. Maybe they couldn't do something. They couldn't complete something because there was a child in the home. The Page of Wands. Or it has to do with messages. Or it has to do with a letter or a message. The Tower and the Lovers. Some sort of destruction here when it comes to a relationship. Destruction when it comes to a relationship. About someone traveling to a home. What the hell? The Sun. This could have something to do with some sort of messages about a child being in the home. A child in the home. A child being in the home. What the fuck? The Devil. The Queen of Wands. This has to do with a Queen of Wands and some sort of a contract, or what the hell is this, man? What is this? Something to do with work. Something to do with work. And a house. Working in the house. Working at someone's house. Working at someone's house. Working at someone's house. Working at a house. Maybe you do something from home, or you work at other people's houses, or you go, like, I don't know, maybe you do something where you drive out to people's houses, okay, to work. Or, I don't know, or you work from home. Judgment and the Knight of Wands. Something about a fire sign. Six of Swords, trying to get out of something here. A Queen of Swords, and trying to get out of something to do with someone's job. Something they did with someone's job or someone's career. A King of Swords. This has to do with somebody rejecting someone over a business. Starting a new business, someone being rejected because of a business. Nine of Wands, somebody defending themselves in the past. Okay. Let's just see. Closing words here for Sagittarius. It has to do with someone traveling. This has to do with someone driving somewhere and traveling. And somebody investing into somebody in some sort of a business and a large amount of money. Starting a business, starting something new, or some sort of financial news that's tied to a large amount of money. Some sort of financial news and someone driving somewhere. The Queen of Cups. This has to do with a Queen of Cups and some sort of an inheritance or some sort of a large financial payout and some sort of Five of Pentacles, leaving you out in the cold, leaving you in poverty, or this person didn't want to be in poverty. Some sort of financial news, somebody paying for something. Six of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles, a Knight of Pentacles is all about money. Paying someone money, paying a Queen of Pentacles money. For a job, Eight of Pentacles. Paying someone money, and it all has to do with a business and a job or a career. And that's why they're trapped, and that's why they're trapped now, because they can't make a move, or they're defeated now. They can't make a move, they're defeated now. They're trapped because they paid someone money, and it has something to do with a job or a career or a business. Yeah, they took this risk to send someone money. It's the money trail. So, okay, circling back to the very beginning, it's the money trail that they can't get rid of. There's a money trail that they cannot get rid of. Yeah, and they've been working on this for a long, long, long time. They've been investing into this for a long, long, long time. And they've been putting a lot of work into this, a lot. Two of Wands. But now they're blocked, Three of Wands in reverse. Okay? And a Queen of Wands wants to hold on to some sort of money. And a Queen of Wands wants to hold on to money. Why is that significant? Because of a moment of enlightenment, or because somebody doesn't see something clearly here, or someone is confused about someone's rejection. And how they try to manifest a complete ending for someone. Or a sacrifice they decided to make, and manifesting a complete ending for someone here. Okay, the Hermit. It all has to, it's a Virgo, okay? Yeah, High Priestess. It all links back to this identity fraud and this Virgo. Or a fake catfish profile. Or identity fraud. Yeah, and someone here is under judgment for the actions that they took. Tell me one more about the High Priestess and the Hermit, and then I'm going to end it here. Okay. Official person. Yeah. So there is someone investigating here. A main male. Yeah, and they're exposed. False person in reverse. Something is exposed about someone not being at a house, or not being home, or something didn't go to someone's house, or someone wasn't at a house. There's definitely something significant here with a property and somebody not being home, or somebody wasn't at the house, or someone, or this is not someone's house, or something didn't go to someone's address. And that's why they're exposed, because it seems that there's a Hermit investigator here, official person. and there's a money trail that they can't shake off. Okay, Sagittarius, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope that this helps. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, bye.